Guys, it's Sarah, and today I am going to be working on this page for my Boston and Savannah album. This is a restaurant that we went to in Boston, and it's called Ruka, and it was actually a restaurant that was attached to the hotel where my husband and I stayed, and it was my favorite meal in Boston. It was so good. It was like an Asian fusion restaurant and it was so delicious. We had sushi, and they had this really, really good lobster mac and cheese that had like an Asian twist on it. It was so good. So I definitely took pictures of our food while we were there, and I'm going to do this layout for it. So I went ahead and backed my pictures in the middle of that black cardstock and cut it out, and then I'm going to be putting down this really nice neutral pattern because I'm going to add this on here. This is a 12 by 12 paper that is cut in half into a triangle. I used the other half on another layout previously, and I still had this scrap. So I'm going to use it here because it goes perfectly with the theme of the restaurant with those really large leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I have my scraps here. I'm going to go ahead and cut these strips down, and I'm just going to layer them up behind my photos just to kind of build a grounding for those. And then I have some other scraps there that I'm going to end up cutting down a little bit and using. And I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of my papers here so that they all can go together. It kind of just helps bring them together a bit. And I'm using black soot in a Tim Holtz Distress ink. So I went ahead and did those. I'll pull that back out here in a second, and because I'm going to do a couple more. But I'm just going to go ahead and put these down. I don't really have much of a plan going into this one. I'm just putting things down wherever they seem like they go nicely. And then I'm going to use this paper here as well. It says love all over it, and I really love this paper. So I'm going to use a decent chunk of it, but I want to keep some more for some scraps on another layout later. So I'm just cutting down a square to use as my another grounding piece here, and brought out my distress ink again to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to use this hello here as well, but I am going to punch it out. And then I will ink around this as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and get these large layers down. And start putting down my little extra pieces here. This is just a little scrap that has, it almost looks like the fringe, if you will. And then I have a sticker there that says Hotel Chill, which is perfect since this restaurant was attached to our hotel. So that was nice, and the colors go really well. So I put down the hello. I'm cutting down this little piece here for my journaling. It's a little frame that was cut out of a large piece of paper at one point. I had a 12 by 12 piece of paper that had frames all over it, so I went ahead and cut them down to use for journaling. I have this little panda, which is so incredibly cute. He's a little die cut, and I'm going to use him on here too. And then I have these sticker leaves that came from a sticker book, which goes perfectly with the paper there. And then I have a word strip, I think, that I pulled from a sticker pack as well. I don't remember exactly what it says, but you should see a close-up of it at the end of the video here. I will use that black bow, but I'll put it somewhere else. And then I pulled these large gold thickers for my title here, and I'm just putting the name of the restaurant. I really like that font. It went really nicely right there. And I also have these thickers here. I'm going to pull out the one that says favorite, which is also in gold, and I'm going to stick that right above here. I'm going to use some of my quick dry adhesive to put this down since these are chipboard. The other thickers were foam, so they are going to stay for the long haul. Chipboard tends to fall over time, so that's why I always take a few minutes to reinforce it with some liquid adhesive. And I am going to put down my bow. So I'm using some glue dots on either side of my fabric bow here. And I'm just going to put that right there. Just kind of helps to bring my layers together a little bit. And then I'm going to add some enamel dots. And these are a little bit of a glittery enamel dot. They're really pretty. And then I'm going to do my journaling. And then I believe that's going to be it. I didn't use absolutely everything that I pulled for this layout. There are a few other little elements there, but that's totally fine. And that is going to be it for me today. So I have some close-ups coming up here for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you guys have any questions at all. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.